and in that Bryn, we're going to see a lot of axes swinging, a lot of lances zooming, and we're going to start it out on Demon Island.
I mean, we didn't speak much of Galoo and Sprite, but you know they have been floating around this top 32 area in the brackets for a very long time. They don't need much of an introduction. Super solid competitors here entering into the tournament, and yeah, I definitely think we have a even set on our hands here, Slomo.
Yeah, I mean we're definitely seeing the respect so far because nothing crazy here. We're playing pretty careful neutral. Blue kind of getting in there behind Cosolix. Okay. Cosolix working with that axe, being able to get the sweat beads to go ahead and float his way back down the stage. And oh, we got some early stocks coming off. They have the sweat beads on Glue. Cosolix is going to be there to pick it up, send him off the very top left corner of this map. And that was a quick couple stocks for Blue Team.
Yeah, they picked up that initial lead. Cosolix now still on this lance. Going to be swapping over to unarmed though, trying to support his flower with these fists. I did not expect that.
These fists of fury. They're putting in
Indeed.
Starting to set up a little bit of a good edge guard there. Red team was able to push them back into center stage. Okay, they're waiting to try to catch that landing on Sprite. They did. Cosolix with the swap.
Oh,
that was
so smart.
Clean. Yes, that was textbook.
They didn't expect that. They did not expect him to not follow up that team combo. Sprite was fully committed and ready to help his teammate get out of a 2v2 combo. That's when Cosolix just swoops in, and Flower was in on the plan. Like, he also swapped over and finished that up. Super. That was very well played. I'm at a loss for words right now, Slomo.
Yeah, well, I mean, I knew, just from some things we're working on, I knew Cosolix has been in the lab this weekend. Told me Friday that, you know, he was going to be practicing all weekend, that was pretty much all he had time to do. So I know him and Flower have definitely been working, and they have been prepared for today.
They do look prepared indeed. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now. If Galoo goes down here, this could be done deal. Sprite is going to be going down. Flower wants to commit onto it. Cosolix tries to support his teammate as well. And it's going to be the recovery into the Dare that is taking that stock down. 3 stocks against 1. Sprite has a very tough obstacle ahead of him.
Yeah. Blue team was definitely able to come out and get it done. Cosolix is going to go ahead and lose that first stock. But Sprite does have a little gas in the tank, and he does have a weapon. Flower pushing him though hard into the air with those recoveries. Sprite now trying to make it back up. He's gonna get pogoed. Weapon throw, dodging through the pogo, going down, trying to work that second dare onto Flower. Couldn't get it, but Cosolix was able to get in there with that ground pound, send him out of there, and a Blue team is gonna take game number 1.
612 damage with 4 knockouts. Cosolix is looking strong on that Olgrim right now, and he has absolutely no reason to swap it either. The enemies, Sprite and Glue, also going to be on the same legends. It looks like we're just running this one back, Slomo.
Yeah, and I was actually surprised. That was actually a pretty close game.
3, 2.
Came down to the last stock. We just have to see though who is going to be able to make those adaptations. Who is going to be able?
Oh, that's big.
Oh yeah, they're continuing to go.
They have such a good start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
they've already found a 2 2v2 combos, and this damage is building up. Cosolix and Flower both on the right hand side of the screen now. Sprite and Galoo, they're already looking for knockouts. We're 20 seconds into the game, Slomo.
I know, and Sprite just now taking on a little bit of damage. Cosolix got sent way down, and he doesn't have the options. He's going to have to take it to the bottom and work on that second stock as they're trying to get a 2v1 situation on Flower, and they were able to go ahead and finish it up. But Cosolix able to come in and immediately respawn and take the stock off of Sprite.
Cosolix going for a big commitment with the ground pound though, but there's no opponents around to combat them. Cosolix and Flower, they have done a great job evening this out so far, but they need to get that stock off. Flower quotes me on it, hits that side sig, but it's not going to be enough. Cosolix with the Sarah still. Oh no, that is going to be enough. That was kind of late KO.
Yeah, definitely was able to get enough momentum in there and go ahead and confirm that stock. 2 stocks left all across the board. Glue obviously looking very healthy. Red team in general looking very healthy. they have turned it up here in this game number 2, and they have got blue team guessing. Flower being sent up to the highest point of the map. They can go ahead and confirm that KO. Cosolix fighting an arm, looking for a weapon drop. He can't find one. He got sent out to the right side, and he's going to be able to get his way back on stage.
Okay.
And he got weaponed up with that axe. Here we go. Oh!
Able to find that knockout though. Cosolix now on their last stock. If they're able to get Flower out here, I mean, this is looking super good for Glue and Sprite right now.
Yeah, definitely a little more vision in their gameplay here. Oh, nice little pass back and forth between Cosolix and Flower. He's going to go ahead and confirm that stock, and blue team just put themselves kind of back in this. If pardon me, if Flower can continue to tank that stock, Cosolix is still looking pretty healthy. They can set up a couple team combos here and rack up some quick damage. They might be able to bring this one all the way back, but Sprite is super healthy.
They're getting that damage in, and all they need is to take that stock off of Glue. Cosolix is going to get stuck in that washing machine signature with 2 N6 to finish it off, and Glue and Sprite are putting themselves on the scoreboard. We are all evened out here, Slow-Mo.
Nice, that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. All tied up, going into game number 3. And once again, no legend swaps. Everybody pretty much has their game plan for today. And we're going to bring it right back in for you guys. Flower's playing very well. Very well indeed.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Alright, and we are going to be dropping back into the game yet again. Same legends all around. I have a funny feeling that this is kind of setting the tone for the rest of the set, Slow-Mo. I don't think we're going to be seeing any legend swaps here.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think this is going to be one of those sets, though, that definitely goes back and forth. This might even get pushed to a game number 5. I would have said that after game number 1, but red team was so good.
I would say it, yeah.
Yeah, they were so good at adapting in between those first 2 games, and they're continuing to hold their ground. But Sprite, who was so good at taking those stocks and being the healthiest on the board, he's already in knockout range. Cosolix is all over him.
Cosolix is all over him indeed, and the Sair though coming out from Galoo is going to be able to pick up that knockout. Galoo is looking, for every game that's going by, he's looking more and more vicious on that lance, man. Sprite though, I don't know, I didn't completely see what happened there, but I think he might have mismanaged his options off stage there. It's going to be going down. Unfortunate, but still we've got an even game on our hands.
For sure. It is absolutely even. Blue team going to be able to try to settle in and get the stock off of Glue. There it is, easy peasy. Now Flower continuing to tank that stock. Playing very, very well. Sprite is going to fall.
Sprite is out.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And
That's
Flower,
another early knockout.
Yes, and Flower just lost his first stock. The blue team are looking much better this game. Which, I mean, that's a script. Like I said, it's going to be back and forth, swap, all the way to game number 5. Right, so, I mean, we're not rewriting anything today, so that's just what's going to happen, guys. You heard it here first.
Glue, though, I mean, I've been talking about Glue's lance, and we're seeing it going to work here. Able to find a lot of damage. Unfortunately, they kind of got that double team combo, but it's not going to be leading to any knockout. And they are definitely going to need knockouts right now if they want to stay in this game. Cosolix trying to commit to that ground pound. Glue doesn't want to try to reverse it. He's going to get knocked out by that N6 instead. Sprite has to be so careful here.
Yeah, absolutely. Blue team has certainly built themselves a serious lead. Oh, it would have been so good. Instead, he got knocked out for it. Man, that had vision, Polly. That had vision.
Vision is alive. Cosolix and Flower, they have a very comfortable lead, but Glue and Sprite, they're not out of the game just yet. They're going to be able to pick up that stock. They have a 2v1 opportunity, but Cosolix frees up the space by knocking out Sprite. Very key moment, but Glue is going for some form of commitment here on the offstage. What is going on? You can't count these guys out. Recovery coming out, N6 to follow up, and that's going to be the knockout though. But they were fighting. They were fighting until the very end, Slow-Mo.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got to respect it too. I mean, he was down. It was, you know, kind of a no-hope situation. So he was just like, you know what, we got to go for something crazy. We just got to be aggressive. We got to try and make something work. And it just wasn't quite enough. But once again, no legend swaps across the board. I didn't see the selection. I'm guessing we're going back to APOC. Yeah, we're going back to APOC.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1,
simple.
brawl. And are we going to take this in to a game number 5 or are Cosolix and a Flower going to send Glue and Sprite out of this bracket?
It's going to be a battle for the ages. Glue and Sprite has an opportunity to take it back to match point. Game number 5, as we predicted, and it looks like Glue and the Sprite, they are going to be keeping it quite even here in the start. Glue, getting a little bit dangerous there on the offstage. Flower wanted to try and commit onto that. They are going to find that D-Sig, and that is a lead here for Cosolix and Flower.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as that knockout happened, Cosolix just literally flew across the map to go over there and try and confirm on his other opponent. But we see now a good little team combo coming off of red team. Sending Flower up, couldn't catch a landing. The neutral sig is going to land though.
Alright, Cosolix, very, very damaged here. Sprite is going to be able to get back up, finds that side net there. It's not going to be knocking out though. From Bryn, you're going to need an Endlight or a Sarah signature to get that knockout, but Glue is going to pick up the ball right after him, take Cosolix out there.
For sure. Ooh, speaking of being taken out right there, Sprite being sent off that first stock finally. Glue though, in a definite danger of being down on his final. Sprite's done a really good job at taking that stock so far in this game.
What a D-Sig.
Oh, I know. Definitely came in clutch. Okay, Cosolix gonna try and get back up on stage, and he is not able to. Gonna get caught in all that spear shenanigans, but able to come back and land.
The entire cutscene. It looks like Sprite is going for a episode 2. Not going to be able to fully connect it though. Glue is going to be able to finish the job, and we are looking at 4 stocks against 2. The Glue and Sprite dream is alive, Slow-Mo. They just needed to extend this lead here and eventually take those stocks out.
Yeah, extra credit is super important right now.
They are finding it. They're getting some damage here.
They are. Cosolix almost in orange, but that stock is going to come off the Sprite. The Glue is still holding on. Found a little more damage until
damage is good.
Damage is good. Damage is good.
Got him down in orange.
Oh.
Sarah's coming out from Cosolix, though, able to get something started. Glue and Sprite down in yellow now. They can afford to make a couple more mistakes, but you can't get hit too many times now. You need to get these even trades, but Cosolix is running away with so much damage.
Yeah, but he got a little punish there off the right side. Red team was able to put some damage on him, and none of it was returned. Flower being sent off stage, and is all up to a very hurt Cosolix. I don't know how that D-Sig didn't KO. That D-Sig didn't KO. Oh my goodness! Okay, that one though. Man, the
that's going to be doing it.
Charm.
Glue with the 6 knockouts is going to be the man, together with Sprite, that it sends us to game 5 here. Cosolix and Flower versus Glue and Sprite, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't actually see how much damage it. Did you see how much damage Sprite did that game compared to Glue with the 6 KOs? Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So, not. He was putting it in.
He was putting in, absolutely.
All right.
Game 5.
Set it up. Glue was able to get around and be able to confirm those knockouts. Definitely it worked, and here we are. It's almost like we've done this before, Polly. We are now in a game number 5, and the loser of this game is done for Autumn Championships.
I've been looking a little bit on Sprite too, and I think anyone in Brawlhalla can agree that, signatures on a legend, sometimes they work, sometimes it's just a day where you need to stay off the signatures. Alright, and Sprite, I've been seeing a lot of these Bryn signatures coming out. I'm not seeing a lot of them connecting. He got a double D-Light punish this first stock, applied a ton of damage, and they have got themselves into a deficit here.
Yeah, 30 seconds, 2 stocks off, and Cosolix and Flower absolutely moving. But that is the pattern. That's just how it's been. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. So I guess, it is Flower and Cosolix's turn. Glue and Sprite, they've got to break the cycle. They've got to be able to secure 2 games in a row. And that's proved very difficult for both of these teams.
Yeah, for both of those teams. Very important point. Cosolix still looking comfortable. is going to be losing that stock though, leaving Flower with the only one with all 3 of his stocks. But man, we were talking about extra credit, how important it was last game. I mean, Cosolix and Flower, look at how much damage they've been able to rack up.
Yeah, they've already almost got Red Team on to their final stocks, and to speak of it, Sprite is on his final stock. Flower finally going to be taking off that first one, but Cosolix is still very healthy. This is looking very dire for Red Team right now, especially with Cosolix continuing to rack up damage, and we're not getting a whole lot answered from Red Team. Finally, some life out of Glue.
All right.
Now, he got lucky.
Yeah.
He put himself in a position. Flower could have come down with a dare, with a ground pound, been able to catch that. But that stock is going to go ahead and fall either way as they put this pressure over on Sprite on the left side.
Put some respect to my man's name. That was a clean line of string. You don't have to do him like that, slow-mo.
It's just what I saw. It's what I saw, man. It was very clean.
Is what
it was
is.
absolutely clean. So reaching up with those nairs. Okay. Blue settling in here in the center stage, and he's actually getting some good anti-airs, getting some good aerial damage off of that axe. Staying out of the way. Gonna get caught from behind though. Cosolix trying to find his way back up on stage. He needs to hold on to this stock, because if he's still on his second stock, that is definitely like guaranteeing them at this point that they are definitely going to be able to move forward in this bracket. There it is. Now they can go to work, but they have a very healthy blue team that they've got to take out.
Flower doing a great job of being careful. He's going to get stuck into a string there, but he's going to be avoiding the recovery. Now they're stuck in this 1v2, and with a final team combo. The side sync doesn't connect though, but could it be too little too late from Glue here? He has a glimmer of hope, but is he going to be able to take the chance? One shot, one opportunity. It's right now. Now or never, Glue.
He's weak. Arms heavy. Can he get it? Oh, nice getting underneath that signature, but it's not enough. And Glue and Sprite's day is done, but they did very well today, and they made a Cosolix and Flower absolutely work for that set.
100%. And at the beginning of the set, we had one name on our lips.